Hey yo, what's the deal, YouTube? You back on the Trap Money Show with another story time. Yeah, we coming back to back with the story times. You said some dumb shit yesterday. You know what I'm saying? We talking about 13 years, bro. And I ain't gonna talk about the haters, bro. Now, check it out. Check it out, right? The story I gotta tell today is another first. It's another first time this has happened. Now, I'm not sure what everybody did in their life, bro. But I know that in our community, bro, this has never happened before. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen it until Trap Money did it. So we're gonna talk about uh the first time a hit was put out. Now, I'm talking about console and all of that, man. Now, I'm not sure what year it was, man. It was either 2016 or it was 2017, right? When this happened. But let's go back in time a little bit to about 2015. I used to be in the lobbies or whatever. I used to be on social club, and I run into this same dude, and he used to get on my fucking nerves, bro. His name was D Hilo. Now, D Hilo was from some crew. I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't in the community like that, right? So I would tell him like, bro, I'm not wasting my time with your random ass crew, bro. You're not even in the community. You know what I'm saying? I don't like beefing with people outside of the community, bro. And when I say community, we all know what gangs I'm talking about. You're not gonna catch me entertaining no other type of crews, bro. I'm not gonna do it. It's not what I do. That don't exist in my world. You know what I'm saying? So told him I ain't beefing with him like that. But after a while, he ends up coming back around, but now he's a baller, right? So I remember E was around at that time. So we ain't tripping, bro. We was hanging with him. Jones around that time. We was hanging with him. You feel me? And after a while, he had made 8 deuce ballers. Uh, it's crazy because for a while, I still see his emblem floating around like other crews. I think it was on the free emblem site and all that. It was weird. But that was D Hilo's crew. So Diallo had a couple members, feel me? But a lot of the time it just be us and him. He was just like tagging along with us. This is why we were still cool with Kilo Trey and all of that. So Diallo was always about the peace, you know what I'm saying? Always trying to keep the peace. You know what I'm saying? I brought him up in my ATAC story when I was talking about how we had started beefing with them over that block in Vinewood and then over money dude. And then we was going at it for a minute. And then D Hilo was actually the one that made us squash it. He kept telling me, telling E, you know what I'm saying, telling Jones, we need to drop this beef with Kilo Trey. After a while, we was just like, all right, whatever. He was telling them the same thing. So D Hilo changed his name to OG Murk. So OG Murk was all about the peace. Murk was all about peace between the ballers. But what ended up happening was Murk was about peace with every fucking body. You know what I'm saying? After a while, we started beefing with attacking them again, and Murk was kind of just doing his own thing. He was still around, but he wasn't really trying to hang with us too much. You know, I guess he felt like we was too know what I'm saying? We was too volatile and shit, you feel me? So Murk wasn't trying to have that shit, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to be somewhere in peace or whatever, I guess. So he ended up he ended up on Social Club, you know what I'm saying, doing a lot, doing way too much, right? Because we would start getting online and getting on Social Club and looking at what's going on, and we see that he's over there liking frog pictures. Like the frogs is posing and shit and doing all that. And he and they likes. Like you over there liking this shit. And it's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Shit like this was unheard of back then, bro. You never did I never seen no shit like this before at that time. Feel me? Like what the fuck is going on? And he might even have been in the comments like just showing love. And I'm like, bro, I think I do remember that. I'm like, bro, what is going on with you? So he's, oh yeah, I just like the pictures, y'all taking it too serious, a video game, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, we know it's a video game, bro, but you gotta understand, what's the point? You ruining the shit for other people, bro, because it's like, what's the point of doing that, bro? You feel me? What is that gonna get you at the end of the day, bro? What's the point of even doing this shit if we gonna be friends with these niggas, bro? That's just, I'm not doing that, bro. Stop doing that, bro. He just kept doing it, you feel me? Kept doing it. So me and him started getting into it over that. You feel me? Arguing about that shit. Shit got like crazy because now I'm trying to shoot this dude. We having shootouts. Um, I was beating Murk ass. I think he was up one time and he was celebrate that shit. Never let me forget about that shit. But I whooped his ass all the time, so I didn't really give a shit. It's like, bro, shut up, bro. Get your ass whooped all the time. Couldn't shoot like that. So the beefs, it kept going. You feel me? He kept trolling, kept talking shit. About he gonna like all the fan pictures he wanna like, all this and all that, and whatever else he was saying. You know, people say what they say. I really don't kind of tune it out. I know what the main point of our beef was, but he was probably saying some other shit. So it's getting on my fucking nerves because now I can't find his ass nowhere. You feel me? Now it's like he's hiding from me all of a sudden. When at first he was online, you could catch him, but now you can't catch him. He's talking the most shit now. So I'm just like, bro, all right, I got to do something. You feel me? So what I said I'm gonna do, right, is I made a post. You feel me? On Social Club, and on the post, see, I went and got a shark card. You know what I'm saying? Where you can get shark cards at GameStop or whatever. Got a shark card with 1,250,000 on it, right? $20 shark card at that time. I don't know how much they are now, but back then it was 20, and you get like 1,250,000. So I made a post. I put it on Social Club, and it said, "Money on your head, boy." I said to anybody that could smoke OG Murk by more than 10 kills and put it on YouTube, I'm gonna give you, the 1,250,000. So, I'm talking shit on the picture or whatever. So I posted, you know what I'm saying? I had the shark card ready. Whoever wants this shit. You know what I'm saying? Catch his punk ass. So all of a sudden, bro, everybody all up under the comments, everybody in the community is under them comments going crazy. Oh hell no, I'm about to get that. Everybody on his head, right? Everybody is like, I'm about to get this fool. You feel me? And I guess he was reading that shit, and he started tripping, bro. Straight tripping. He was mad. He was going off on me in the comments. A-Tac was in there talking shit like, yeah, try money, you a op, but I'm gonna get that money, bro. And woo, woo, woo. So he was getting into it with A-Tac in them comments. And A-Tac started talking shit about him liking frog pictures and shit while they getting into it. And it was a whole lot of comments, a whole lot of conversation going on under that post. But by the end of it, no lie, OG Murk flipped and went frog. It was like right there in that conversation. All of a sudden, he was just a frog. Like the next day, he was a frog. I forgot what crew he was in. He might have made it A Deuce Families. I'm not sure, but he was frog. He's been frog ever since. I ain't seen him in a while, but he was posting a lot on PC, on YouTube at one point. So he kept doing his frog shit, but he didn't come back on the console after that shit happened. So, that was the end of OG Merc. Put some money on. Nobody ever got the money, so I just kept it. But I definitely put the money on his head, and it definitely made him crash out and become a frog. You know what I'm saying? Now he had his whole little crew of frogs on PC making movies and all that. So that's cool. That's cool for you, D High Low. Yeah, that's it, man. I'm just gonna give y'all a quick story. Tell y'all about how I turned a baller OG into a frog by putting a hit out. That's crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, man. That's it for today. I'm gonna catch y'all next time.